Standard 9 Maths Chapter 1 Number System. Hello everyone. So in last video we have studied how to find rational number between two rational numbers. Now we will proceed with exercise 1.1. So before that we will discuss few examples. Then we will see for exercise 1.1 of NCERT. It is on page number 3. So before that we'll see examples. So example 2 of NCERT, find 5 rational number between 1 and 2. So this is first example. 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Clear? So 1 and 2 you can do either way. Now 1 can be written as 1 upon 1 and 2 can be written as 2 upon 1. So these are like terms or they are having same denominator. Now this is 5, so we will multiply both the terms, both the numerator and denominator by 6. So multiplied by 6, multiplied by 6. This will become 6 upon 1. This will become 12 upon 6. So now we have to find 5 rational between 6 upon 1 and 12 upon 6. Clear? So this will be, this is 6 upon 6. This is 6 upon 6. So this will be 7 upon 6. Yes, it will be 8 upon 6, 9 upon 6, 10 upon 6, 11 upon 6. So these are 5 rational number between 1 and 2. Okay. Now, few more examples. So we have to find 3 rational number between 3 upon 5 and 7 upon 8. 3 rational number between 3 upon 5 and 7 upon 8. So I have explained you 4 methods. So any of method you can follow. So I'm just trying to explain it by the last method which I have explained in last video. So first we have to make this into like terms. So in order to make this into like terms, what we have to do? We have to make their denominator equal. For that we need their LCM. Now LCM of 5 and 8 is 40. Clear? Now we have to make their denominator 40. So this is, so we have to make this 40, we have to multiply it by 8 and by same number we have to multiply it by into numerator. This is 24 upon 40. For this, so convert this 8 into 40, we have to multiply it by 5 and this is 5. This is 35 upon 40. Now the rational numbers are 24 upon 40 and 35 upon 40. Now what we have to do? Since we have to find 3 rational numbers, so we will multiply. Now you can directly find it because these are having this is 24 and this is 35. Okay, so you can easily find out this is 25 upon 40, this is 26 upon 40, this is 27, and even you can find more. If the case it would have been this is 25 upon 40 and this is 25 upon 40. So in this case where there is a difference of 1 in numerator, then you have to multiply again by whatever this number is, then plus 1. If this is 4, this is 3, you will multiply by 4 and if n plus 1. Okay, so this was basically. So this way you have to find. Okay. Now next example. Next example is, so now we will find some negative. We'll find a rational number between some negative numbers. So we will find 5 rational numbers between minus 2 upon 3 and 3 upon 4. Okay, so we have to find 5 rational numbers between minus 2 upon 3 and 3 upon 4. So convert them into like terms. So we will multiply by, we will convert their denominator into same number. So before that we have to find their LCM. So LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. So this is minus 2 upon 3. So will be multiplied by 4 and numerator by 4. This is minus 8 upon 12. Okay. So this is 3 upon 4. So we have to multiply by 3 into 3. This is 9 upon 12. Now we have to find rational numbers between 8 upon 12 and 9 upon 12. So this is minus 8. Rational number could be minus 7 upon 12, minus 6 upon 12, minus 5 upon 12, minus 4 upon 12, minus 3 upon 12, minus 2 upon 12, minus 1 upon 12, or 0 can be found. So there are various numbers like 1 upon 12, 2 upon 12, 3 upon 12, this is 4 upon 12, 5 upon 12, 6 upon 12, 7 upon 12, 8 upon 12. So these are the rational between minus 8 upon 12 and 9 upon 12. So these are, so they are infinitely, because even in between these two numbers, even in between these two rational numbers, there are many rational numbers. So there are infinitely many rational number possible between two rational numbers. So you can pick any 5 of these and you can write. So this was the example of this negative and positive rational numbers. Now we will take one decimal, like find find 9 rational numbers between 0 and 0.1. Okay, so this I will explain by a D method or finding the common difference method. This is our n equals 9 and x is our 0 and y is our 0.1. So for the formula D, first we have to find the D, that was common difference. We have to multiply this y minus x upon n plus 1. So y was 0.1 and x was 0 and n was 9 plus 1. So it is 0.1 upon 10. Okay, so we to remove this decimal, it will become 1 upon 100 or simply 0.1, 0.01. So the value of D is 0.01. Now rational numbers between this first rational number was x plus D. So x was 0 plus D was 0.01. So first rational number will be, okay, 0.01. Now second rational number will be x plus 2d. So it was 0 plus 2 into 0.01, that is 0.02. Next rational number will be, okay. Now these number can be, you have to write the rational number, so you have to write in P upon Q. This is 1 upon 100. So this is 2 upon 100. Third rational number will be x plus 3d, that is 0 plus 0.03. This is 0.03 upon 100. Sorry. So if you remove this decimal, so it will become 3 upon 100. Fourth rational number will be x plus 4d. It was 0 plus 0.04. It will become 4 upon 100. Okay. So similarly, you can find 9 rational numbers. So this has become easy to find. If you have to write this, it will be 5 upon 100. This is 6 upon 100. So one rational number, two rational number, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Else you can write 8 upon 100, 9 upon 100 and so on. So you can find any set of rational number between these two. So this was the fraction form I have explained by the last method, by that is finding by the common difference method. First you have to find D, that is y minus x upon n plus 1. When you find D, so the rational number will be x plus D, x plus 2D, x plus 3D up to x plus n D. Clear? Now we will discuss exercise 1.1. I hope now it is clear how to find these type of questions. So this is exercise 1.1. Okay. So what does it says? Is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0? Yes, as I've explained in last video, 0 can be written as rational number. So 0 can be written as 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. So this 0. In this fraction, if I talk about 0.1, so this 0.1, 0 and 1 are integers. 0 is also an integer, 1 is also an integer, and these are co-primes. That is, they have common factor of 1, and Q is not equal to 0. So the each of the three conditions are satisfied. So 0 can be written as rational number. Clear? Now next question. Find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. So question number 2. 6 rational number between 3 and 4. So this 3 can be written as 3 upon 1, 4 upon 1. So these are 6. So we'll multiply by next number, that is 7. So this is 7 and 7. So now we have to find rational number between 21 upon 7 and 28 upon 7. So these are 22 upon 7, 23 upon 7, 24 upon 7, 25 upon 7, 26 upon 7, 27 upon 7. So these are 6 rational number between 3 and 4. Clear? Now next question, question number 3. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. So we have to find 5 rational number between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. So these are like terms, or these having same denominator. So this is 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. So here we have to find 5 rational numbers. So we will multiply it by next number, that is 6 into 6 into 6. So this fraction will become 18 upon 30, and this will become 24 upon 30. Okay, we have to find between 18 upon 30 and 24 upon 30. So these are 19 upon 30, 20 upon 30, 21 upon 30. So this is 22 upon 30, 23 upon 30. Okay. So now these are the 5 rational number. So one thing, so if these are these are co-prime number. This is 19 upon 30. This is 23 upon 30. So basically these term, that is 20 upon 30. So you have to reduce in standard form. Reduce in standard form. You have to make P and Q co-prime. So this should be written as 2 upon 3. This 21 upon 30 should be written as 7 upon 10. You have to reduce it in standard form, and I hope you know how to reduce in standard form. And this 22 upon 30 should be 11 upon 50. So the ratio between these 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 will be 19 upon 30. This is 2 by 3. This is 7 by 10. This is 11 by 15 and 23 by 30. So these are the rational number between these two rational numbers. Clear? Now question number 4. State whether the following statement are true or false. False. Give reason for your answer. Every natural number is a whole number. Yes, every natural number is a whole number, because rational numbers start from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to positive infinite value, and whole numbers start from 0. So whole numbers comprises of every natural number, or it covers all the natural numbers. So this statement is true. Every integer is a whole number. No, every integers are not is not a whole number, because integers consist of negative counterparts of positive number, that is -4, -5, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up to so on. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3 up to positive power, they are whole number, because whole number start from 0, 1, 2, 3, but whole number does not consist of these negative counterparts, so this statement is false. Now third part is every rational number is a whole number. Every rational number is a whole number. No, every rational number is not a whole number, because if I talk about 2.3, this is a rational number, but this is not a whole number. Okay, reverse, we can say the reverse part, that every whole number is a rational number. If I talk about every what are whole numbers, these are 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it can be written 0 0.1, 1.1, 2.1, 3.1. So every whole number is a rational number, but every rational number is not a whole number. Okay, so this was all about exercise 1.1. So our next topic will be decimal representation of rational number. What are the different types of decimal representation, whether it is terminating or non-terminating? This we will see in our next video. Thank you.